So here, hopefully you can read this. It says, wind blows on the side of a fully enclosed 30-foot high hospital, shown in figure 1. I'm not showing figure 1, I don't have a picture of it, but essentially it's just a picture of a 30-foot high single-story building. Located on open, flat terrain where V is 100 miles an hour. Take KE to equal 1. So, by now, we should remember the basic equation that, I can probably even write it right here. QH equals 0.000256 KZ, KZT, KD, KE, V squared. It says that it's open flat terrain, so this becomes 1, or goes away. If it becomes 1, it goes away. And this is wind direction, and blows on the side. We're pretty much going to say that this is 1. And it tells us to take KE to equal 1. So all we have now is KZ and V squared. Now we have a V of, V equals 100 miles per hour. So 100 squared is, what is that? Goodness me, 10,000? It's a lot. But we can times this by 0.00256. And, let's see. It should just move it, right? Decimal? So yes. QH equals 25.6 KZ. And it's a 30-foot high building. So for our KZ, we have height 30 feet. KZ should equal 0.98. So we can take this and actually say this is 0.98. And what does this equal? 25.008. Or 25.088. That's our QH. From here, what's QZ? Well, no, we're just gonna jump right to P. We can find the QZ as we go along, because this is the windward wall, is what we're trying to find. And of course they asked a million different questions, so I couldn't just have one of them, but let's just go on and say that P is going to equal Q times G times pressure coefficient minus QH times the pressure coefficient times the internal pressure. And I believe this is going to be plus minus. We know that this, for a fully enclosed building, should equal 0.18, and the gust factor for open terrain, again, 0.85. For this Q, we actually want to use QZ, and QH we know here. So pretty much we're trying to find the, I guess this would be the thing we're trying to find then to get P. No, because it's actually the windward wall. 0.8. So this is now like the thing that will be changing, is the QZ. So if I was to make a chart here, or a table, I guess, this would be Z. This would be KZ. QZ. Boy, we're running out of room fast. I might want to move all of this over and then make the table down there, because that would give me the most room. So I think I'm just going to do that. Grappling hook. Where's grappling hook? It's one of these. I think that should mostly do it. It's gonna be all weird looking underneath, isn't it? Nope, we're all good. And I forget I have to click. Now we're good. Two. Okay, now for our table. Z. Was it KZ? QZ. And then finally P. So we have 0 to 15. We have 20, 25, 30. So the KZs you can find here, 0 to 15, so this is 0.85. 20 is going to be 0 0.9, 0 0.94, 0 0.98. And now to find the QZ, I think we might just plug this in here times this, right? So if I do so basically for the QZ, we use this equation here, but instead we're going to change this number, right? This is going to be our KZ. So 25.6 times 0.85 is going to give us 21.76. So our P is then going to equal, well, we can probably simplify this quite a bit by doing 0.85 times 0.8. So let's see what that is. 0.85 times 0.8 means 0.68. 0.68 times whatever number QZ is, minus, and then we're going to have a, what is that, 25.088? Times 0.18. So then this is going to be plus minus 4.51. So right here, let's put in 21.76. So 0.68 times 21.76 plus, so we have P equals 19.31. And then let's do the same thing, but let's subtract 4.51. And I'm getting that P also equals 10.28. So let's try it, and hopefully we're good. So the first one was, what is that? 19.31. And the second one is 10.28. All right, so now let's just keep going. We're going to have 0.68. I can do this a little bit lower. 0.68 plus minus 4.51. P equals. And then right here, this is going to be 25.6 times 0.9. Here we're going to have 23.04. Let's do the same thing, but times 0.94. We're getting 24.064. And then the same exact thing, but times 0.98. And let's plug this in here. 23.04, 24.06, 25.08. Now if we do 0.68 times that number, and then we do the same thing of answer plus and then answer minus. Here I'm getting 20.18. Whoops. And 11.115. So let's try it. 20.18, comma 11.15. Okay. On to the next one. So we're going to do 0.68 times 24.064. And then we're going to add to that. So here, 20.87. And the same thing minus. And I'm getting 11.847. And check this one again. I want to do it one at a time just in case I make any mistakes. I want to catch it early. So what was it? 20.87, comma 11.847. And then the last one. 0.68 times 25.08. And then we're going to add to that. And here I'm getting 21.57. And then we're going to subtract from that 12.54. And you'll notice too that as we go down, right, the number increases slightly. Same thing here. As we go down, the number increases slightly. So that's a good sign. So far, from like the 2 times I've done this, I've noticed that. Will it be that way all the time? I can't say, but it is a good pattern that every time it's worked out, I've noticed that's the way it happens. And there we go. Kablamo.